Second part of the video for replacing the damper, water pump, and clutch fan on a 2004 Oldsmobile Bravada, same as a Chevy Trailblazer 4.2 Vortex engine. I got the fan shroud out. It's not too hard to get out, but you have to make sure that once you disconnect everything over there, right here where it mounts to the radiator, you got to make sure that you go through the back once you loosen it, and you loosen up the fan clutch from the actual fan blade. And that's all one piece. That all goes together, and you have to make sure that separates for you to be able to slide it out. If not, it looks like it's not gonna come. It looks like it's impossible to come out, but it'll come out. It's a pain in the ass. Then you gotta do is, if it's stuck together, then you gotta do is just unclip this right here to get the connector out for the sensor, the temperature sensor. And then this is it right here. You just take your fan out and that's it. Just get your new fan and put it back in the same way. And you have to put all this back in together. Put this back the way I just took it out with the new one. The whole thing has to go back together, one piece. But this has to be loose. If not, it's not gonna go in. You have to have space to get between here and the water pump pulley, because this is gonna get in the way. So you're gonna have to kind of like muscle it around. Unfortunately, these bastards at GM, they make you take out the radiator for you to get the fucking damper out. That's a pain in the ass, but I'm gonna have to get it out. And also, unless you have a midget gun that's got 1,000 pounds of torque that could get that out, which I don't. My gun is a regular one. It's an 800 pound gun, and it won't fit in there because of that long socket. Even if I had a short socket, impact socket still wouldn't fit, so I have to remove the radiator. That kind of sucks. There you see it. It's in progress. Looks like somebody had replaced the water pump at one point, but this is my mother's car and I need to make sure that it's 100%. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. See the oil on the block right there is shooting up from the seal, so the seal's starting to leak. It didn't really have a bad oil leak or anything, but it's just breathing out. And look at that damper. Look how nasty it is. And it's not as bad as some other ones that I've seen, but I've seen it wobbling around, and I'm not taking any chances that thing's gonna start, giving engine problems, like bearing issues and disbalancing the engine. I don't want any vibrations. So for you to remove the radiator, you're gonna have to remove this whole piece right here, this whole pillar there that holds the radiator in place for you to get it out. Then on the bottom, you will have to come in here and take this shield out, so that way you can, whenever you get ready to extract the damper, you need to get that out of the way so you can work comfortably. And then these right here for the radiator lines, for the coolant lines for the transmission fluid for the radiator, or coolant lines for the transmission. For the coolant of the transmission, it looks like it's got these snap-off clips. I don't know if you can see there. There you go. You have to pull that out with a small screwdriver and just slide them out, and then you'll be able to get it out. And then, like I said, it's got to work your way on the top, get the radiator out so you can get the damper removed. And I'll be back once I get that out, so I can show you how the damper's pulled. Thank you.